Like I say, I just go by LS, by the way. LS, that's it. Just LNS. You can go LSM basically if you want for long single male, I guess. No, but seriously, I just go by LS. Anyway, a couple years ago, a while ago, basically some kids wanted to build a car. And I actually had this thing where it was like design a car or whatever. Anyway, they started collecting investors and all that other stuff, and I didn't know this, but they were looking for a site. They were doing this. They wanted to go out and build a car, basically. And pretty much the boyfriends were pieces of shit to this Chinese girl. Anyway, so they go around, they go around, they go around, and they spend a lot of money, and her parents basically invest, so they were going to go and build a car or something like that. And she believes the men or something like that. Anyway, they go around, they look at different sites, they look everywhere, they party, they kick it. Anyway, things get bad between them, or something happens, but basically, anyway, she ends up hostage or something like that, and they had some ideas or designs, and they wanted to build this car, and they had already collected the money for it. Basically, I think they had collected a couple, like $500,000 or $1 million or a couple $1 million, and they had blown it all. It was gone, like $5 million gone, poof. I don't know where $5 million goes, but basically, her parents' life savings, the life savings of quite a few other people, gone, poof, just gone. They had a piece of dirt that was actually, they showed it off as someone else, as a factory, but it was actually Coca-Cola bottling plant or something like that, or some other kind of factory, basically, and pretty much, poof, gone. They said they were building, they got more money, they put it on the stock market, they got more money. Basically, a whole bunch of people, totaling like $100 and something million, or like $30 million, gone, poof, just gone. Who knows where it went? They rented houses, they did a song, they got investors, and it was gone. She ends up being tied in a hotel room, and somehow, I don't know how, but she ended up being kidnapped, pretty much, and they were going to kill her, or somebody was going to kill her or something. I don't really know. Anyway, a couple other girls, a couple guys, some of them real big pieces of shit, and pretty much they were going to die. I don't know why. Anyway, basically, I don't know. Somebody, basically, and something, and wrong people, borrowed money, didn't have the money gone, hostage situation, basically. They're screwed. So fucked. They don't have any money, they don't have anything, and they're about to die. Basically. She calls her parents, who actually used to work for me or something like that, so they knew of LS. Ring, ring, somebody else. Yes. Oh yeah, I'll put you through. I wanted to build a car. What kind of car? I'm thinking Corvette. Front engine maybe? Yeah, hostage situation. Okay, yeah. Got that. Anyway, yeah, I knew about everything. I was filled in, blah 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 blah. I agree. Anyway, somebody gets money gets transferred. I say, well, what, $150 million? I don't know, to start with. Anyway, new factory, a dual-purpose factory, of course. But basically, we did build a car factory, for some new sports cars, I think, in some other country. I mean, I could have built it in my Euro factory, but I mean, my Birmingham factory, like, it can build anything. I can build anything there. I could literally just go there and be like Lotus. You can go to Lotus and just be like, I want this. Build it. And Lotus will be like, oh yes, just give us a minute. A duck? You sure? Okay. It'll be ready for you in a couple of years, in about 6 months. Come back, pick them up. How many you want? LS can build anything, literally. Everything from the Bismarck to the Rodney, the Nile class Rodney. I built that. I can build anything. What do you want to build? Anyway, I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, but it's gonna be, but I'm gonna have my symbol on it, okay, because they're gonna go for their symbol. I was like, well, yeah, but it's gonna get my Lamborghini symbol because I'm doing it. So because I'm involved in it, I was like, all right, and anyway, it's gonna be well, I kind of wanted to do all-wheel drive though on it, and that's the thing is I wanted to go all-wheel drive on it because I was like all-wheel drive, what's called Corvette is what I was thinking. But the problem is, like I say, we got into it, and the problem is that you can't really do an all-wheel drive that well. Anyway, I was gonna do an all-wheel drive front end on that green car, by the way. Anyway, Mitsumi, whatever. I was like, yeah, pay the money, whatever. Anyway, they got their bribe money. I think they were released. She better be alive and released because, like, anyway, her parents called somebody, and they called somebody, and then they called me, and I said, yeah, sure. Anyway, so then it got put to. I was like, yeah, just anyway. My Lotus team basically took care of it for it, like the Birmingham people. I mean, not Birmingham, but I mean, Lotus actually did it. Actually, did the car for it, and I was like, yeah, no problem, sure. I mean, a battleship costs. Do you know how much a battleship costs? Do you have any idea how much a battleship costs? Anyway, so yeah, so anyway, it's a hostage situation. She was tied up and gagged and all kinds of stuff, and I don't know why they would treat a Chinese girl so badly, but yeah, and basically, I basically said, yeah, but she better live, and we better see those girls again. And so I think they were released, and basically, yeah, it was, I gave up like, I don't know, $30 million to pay back some people or something like that, and basically the car was going to be designed and produced actually by Lotus. Lotus actually built the car, so, because it's me. And we actually went with a rear-wheel drive, just soup it up a little bit, pump it up, give it a little bit of style, because it was like, yeah, and because they're like, they really sold this car. I mean, they got a lot of orders, and they got a lot of money, and it's gone. I'm like, okay, well, we'll make it a really good car then. So they made it a really good car, and we made it really cheap. And I mean, we can produce. I mean, Lamborghini. Come on, we can practically just put whatever body style you want on a car, pretty much. I mean, they contacted me, LS Lotus, basically. So about the problem. So yeah. Anyway, it was very much known, and I knew about it. And if I know about it, then basically half the world knows. Anyway, so yeah, the car went into production. It's a green car. It looks kind of like a Corvette a little bit, but it's kind of a little more stylized. Anyway, her family basically called somebody that they know, and word got around after like 5 different people were contacted, or 8 different people were contacted before it finally got to me, because I had the money. And I put up the money and basically said, okay, put the car in production. I'll offer up, I forget how many I offered up, like 150 of them, basically, on my tab, pretty much, to just get it to roll a little bit. I mean, because it was going to become LS. It's an LS car, by the way. Not one of my, it's kind of my car, but not really my car. Like, it was their car, and it was really a hostage situation, and her parents were broke and really, really bad off, and because they emptied her accounts, her family's accounts, and everything else, and so they were going to be out on the street, and she was going to be in trouble, and she was going to be raped, and all kinds of other stuff. And I said, only if she's not raped, and she comes back exactly the way she left. So anyway, I was really psycho about it. But yeah, it was a hostage situation with that car and that girl. The girl in the video. Her friends are pieces of shit. They're losers, fucking ass men, and anyway, some Irishmen and other people got involved in it because it was one of my team people. They had worked something about the old days, and basically, yeah, because she was related to someone from the old days, they contacted, and then it got to me, and so I said, yeah, I mean, Lotus can do anything. So LS.